smoke at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First down, here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And they're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Too excited to get the touchdowns to him went 10 yards. And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Take this one down to the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now here's Mahomes. Man open is Robinson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson. 36 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Oh, man.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Man, I missed that kick.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? And he's taken down. A cheap sack. Melvin Ingram. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk about does the offense help the defense, does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Escaping the pressure right. To the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got it. One down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. After one, a 1-point game. 7-0.
My record ain't that good anyway. My bad about that, y'all. Yeah, my phone did. My turn. Bitch, kill yourself, nigga. I forgot to get the damn donuts. We got chips. Yeah, I'm going with them again. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Yeah. Man, Nico is one of the finest bitches on this planet. Matter of fact, no. No, I'm not running with them again. That nigga Big Sean. Alright. This one I'm going with. The Vikings. Sleep with this boy. Oh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Oh, shit.
Cook getting the call there on first down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300
Oh, man.
scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk.
Play fake. Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
That can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Ooh, knocked him on his ass.
The 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
He was not ready for that.
Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A good run there by Cook on first down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards remain for second down. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Ooh.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Cousins now to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So he's going to throw the football. That'll be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field strength has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer at the end of the end zone.
2nd down and goal. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. For the Southern American, leading the surge there as he drops it for a loss of 6. 3rd and goal for Cousins. Stay there.
Points are already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going out the field. Now you turn it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Westbrook now on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Ryan. That's complete to Sharp. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on down.
That was crazy.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And complete right side to Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Okay, can't throw on the wall.
On 2nd down, Cook. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Dalvin Cook,
Hey.
a 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
That's all. Look good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And
The chain of events, right?
the decision to go on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Ryan. He's got a man. It's
Good hit.
sharp. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Let's go.
And down he goes. DJ Waddle just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a give right side. Patterson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down.
Good arm.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all
That's
the time
funny.
manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw again is Ryan. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Ryan will throw again. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
I'm a guard. Don't worry about it.
And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they
Yeah,
right
I'm just thinking.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Davis taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And now here's a deep shot.
Let's go!
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
First down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Cook. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Touchdown.
Nice man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. KJ Osborne there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a give, right side. Patterson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play action. It's Ryan.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now here's a throw that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Patterson on the carry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Job 1 to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his...
Let's go!
After him, and they get there for the sack.
DJ Waddle
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
able to find Patterson.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Ryan. That'll be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st down, Ryan. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And down inside the 15 he goes.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Good game, bro.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Second and 9.
Cousins here to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. He's got it.
I'm gone, baby.
And he's across for a touchdown. And in the
Good
final
pass.
seconds,
Good
that
pass.
just about put a capper on this game. Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.